Have you lost the fire you once had for God? Remember when your faith burned bright, fueled by passion and love for the Lord? What happened to that burning desire? Life can be challenging, and it's easy to become complacent in our walk with Christ. The cares of this world can easily choke out our spiritual fervor. We get caught up in our routines, our responsibilities, and our desires. Slowly, subtly, our connection with God weakens. We lose that sense of awe and wonder. The fire that once burned brightly begins to flicker. But God doesn't want us to simply exist. He wants us to thrive. He desires a deep, passionate relationship with us. He wants us to experience the fullness of His love and grace. Let's explore some reasons why spiritual complacency sets in, and more importantly, how we can rekindle that fire and experience the joy of walking closely with God once again. Sin is like a heavy weight on our souls. It creates a barrier between us and God. Be holy, because I, the Lord your God, am holy. Leviticus chapter 19 verse 2 tells us. When we harbor unconfessed sin, it's like trying to light a candle that's submerged in water. The connection is blocked. Think about a time you held on to a grudge or nursed a secret resentment. Did it affect your connection with God? Did it affect your prayers? Sin has a way of doing that. It creates distance and stifles our spiritual growth. The good news is that God is always ready to forgive. He longs for us to come to Him, confess our sins, and experience the freedom of His forgiveness. 1 John chapter 1 verse 9 assures us, if we confess our sins, He is faithful and just and will forgive us our sins and purify us from all unrighteousness. Take a moment to reflect. Is there anything you need to confess to God? He is waiting, ready to embrace you with His love and grace. The world is a noisy place. We are constantly bombarded with information, entertainment, and demands on our time. Social media, television, and even our own busy schedules can become distractions, pulling us away from our relationship with God. These distractions might seem harmless, even enjoyable at times, but they can subtly replace the time we spend in prayer, in His Word, and in quiet reflection. Our minds become cluttered with the worries and cares of this world, leaving little room for God. Ask yourself, what are the biggest distractions in your life? What consumes your thoughts and steals your time? Identifying these distractions is the first step to minimizing their impact. Remember, God desires our undivided attention. He wants to speak to us, guide us, and fill us with His peace. But we need to create space for Him in the midst of our busy lives. Section 4. The danger of inconsistency. Have you ever started a new exercise program with great enthusiasm, only to find your motivation waning after a few weeks? The same can happen in our spiritual lives. We experience moments of inspiration, of deep connection with God, but then life happens. We fall back into old routines, neglecting our spiritual disciplines. Inconsistency weakens our spiritual muscles. Just like an athlete needs to train consistently to perform at their best, we need to nurture our relationship with God daily. This means spending time in prayer, reading His Word, and seeking His guidance in all that we do. Romans 12:2 urges us, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Then you will be able to test and approve what God's will is, His good, pleasing, and perfect will. Reflect on your own life. Are you consistent in your walk with God? Do you seek Him daily, or only when it's convenient? Commit to making time for Him every day, even if it's just for a few moments. Consistency is key to experiencing His transformative power. Section 5. Reigniting the flame. It's never too late to rekindle the fire for God in your heart. He's always waiting for us to return to Him with open arms and repentant hearts. Start by confessing any sin that is hindering your relationship with Him. Turn away from distractions that pull you away from His presence. Make a conscious effort to spend time with God every day. Read His Word, talk to Him in prayer, and allow His love to wash over you. Find a community of believers who can encourage you and support you on your journey. Remember the joy, the peace, the sense of purpose you felt when your fire for God burned brightly. That fire can burn again, even stronger than before. Return to the Lord and He will restore your soul. He will reignite your passion and fill you with His immeasurable love. Your spiritual journey is not over. A glorious adventure awaits as you seek Him with all your heart.